If you're a creative artist, graphic designer, photographer, or someone who works in video, you know how important it is to make sure that you get the very best color and detail out of the things that you're making. The problem is, how do you make sure that you keep all of that color and detail across your technology and make sure that it looks the same? Another problem, the entire process always seems so complicated and makes people not want to jump in. Well, I'm here to make this easy for you with the i1Studio from X-Rite. In this series, we'll tackle some essential parts to color management, and we will do it fast. We'll keep the conversation generally simple. You'll have plenty of time later to research it more technically if you want to. First up, your monitor. This is where the color problems can start. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine if I told 3 people to draw a heart on a white sheet of paper with crayons and make it red. 3 different people could show up with 3 different hearts, even though I did say red. Some hearts more intense, some hearts less intense. What if I told these same 3 people to draw a house on grass with a blue sky? The picture each person would come up with could vary depending on how many crayons are in their pack, right? These are the 2 of the 3 problems that you can face with a monitor. In our heart example, we had a problem with the intensity of the color. We just said red. We didn't really specify how red something would be, and the person drew the red heart at the intensity that they could. Your monitor does the exact same thing. It renders color based on what it thinks red is, and it gives it a go. Now, in the house example, we know that the results can be different because, hey, having more crayons available to you in a pack will always mean that you can make richer pictures. The amount of crayons that are available to each monitor is known as a color gamut and can vary from monitor to monitor. Less expensive monitors, smaller gamut. More expensive monitors, larger gamut. Even over time, monitors can lose color as they age. Now let's say that you made the house picture and it looks great. What happens when you turn off your desk light? The color changes. What if you have your monitor by the side of a window? The color changes. This is the third problem. A color also changes based on the light around it. Making color decisions on monitors like this can really affect the quality of your work because you may be making adjustments to the image that you really shouldn't. What you think is correct will appear completely off in another monitor. Not good. The best solution here is to make sure that we have a standard for what a color should be, that we have a way to measure the color that comes out of your monitor, and that we have a way to measure what the light around the office looks like. Once we have all of those components, we can make sure that the color of the monitor is adjusted to be exactly what it needs to be. That's monitor calibration. Let's go over how to do this with the i1Studio. It's easy and it's fast. Install the i1Studio software on your computer and make sure that you register your device. Make sure that the black cover is opened on the bottom of the i1Studio before you put it up on the monitor to begin measuring colors. Now, start the software and ensure that the i1Studio is plugged in to your computer. The software will prompt to turn the dial on the i1Studio for the first calibration. Turn the dial to the 7 o'clock position and hit the next button. The device will measure a calibration tile that is inside the device. This ensures that the device is ready to calibrate and profile your monitor. Once that is complete, the software will prompt you to turn the dial to the 6 o'clock position to perform the measurement on the monitor. First, you will adjust your brightness in real time to the target that the i1Studio needs. If you have a monitor that has automatic display control, you won't need to do this. It can make all of these adjustments for you. After your brightness is adjusted, a series of 118 color patches will appear on the screen, and the i1Studio will measure how they appear. Once it captures that information, the software will create a profile for your monitor that ensures that it now has the recipe for displaying the very best color your monitor can produce. I usually give my monitor profile a name and include the month and year of the profile that was created. Remember that over time, your colors on your monitors can shift, so you may want to set a reminder right inside of the software to let you know, hey, you might want to do another calibration again. You can see a series of before and after images right here on the right to show you just how off your monitor was. You can even load some of your pictures. But in no time at all, your monitor is calibrated and you can be sure that you are making the best decisions on your creative work. In the next lessons, we'll talk about how to take this concept over to the point of capture, your camera, as well as explore how we can apply the i1Studio to your printer and mobile devices. If you want to learn more, make sure you visit xritephoto.com. My name's RC. Thanks for watching.